Here we go again, guys, back with more of the career mode. Today we have 2 sponsor objectives to go through. We have to get top 10 in Cholet Posterior. It's a 1-day race, flat race. Kokar's injured, so that's a bit of a problem for us, but we have Marco Hala. He's not in great shape, but hopefully he can pull on a top 10 placement. Shouldn't be that difficult. Then we have Cyclist, another French race, I think, and that's going to be a lot more difficult since we actually have to win a stage here. Kokar should be done with his injury late March, so maybe he's been ready here, but he won't be in good shape, so we might have to rely on some breakaway attempts or a lot of luck. But let's just get this started and hope that we can get a good result here. 226 kilometers long. I'm picking my best sprinter possible, of course, because we have to get a top 10 place. Actually, some of them I don't want to pick now and kudos actually. It's a bit of a waste to use them on a test like this. Pick some guys who's in good shape. These 2 guys, Kast is not in great shape. I'm not even going to pick Hülger or Vilvol, even though they're my best, second or third best sprinter right now, because their shape is so terrible. Instead I'm going to pick this FNDF guy. He's my cobblestone rider and my Liberati guy. They can work for the beginning of the stage, and then the rest of the guys, Saber can be the lead out man. Okay, we're in the last 20 kilometers. This race is a lot tougher than I expected. The hills are pretty steep, and the final hill here before the climb should eliminate a lot of sprinters. I have Marco Halos at least decent at the hills. He has around 70 in hill stats, so he should be able to keep up with most of the climbers and hopefully make it with them to the finish line and get a top 10 placement. It isn't the hard goal, but when I looked at the favorites list before the race, I wasn't even a top 10 favorite, so I am a bit worried about how this race is going to turn out. I have Kondekort and I'm hoping that he can pull me up at the climb, and I'm just sitting on his wheel. It will be tough, but it should be possible as well. Now I need to get forward though. Before the final climb, I need to get a bit more forward in the peloton. It's just necessary, because right now this pace is way too high, and I'm being stretched out. And if you're falling behind now, I'm not going to be able to get back up front again. Is that an attack up the front, or is that just the peloton leading up? There has been an attack. Let's see if we can see who it is. Sebastian Togo from 82 Al Mundial. Sebastian Chamano. I think the best guy is, Apollonio, but there's some decent sprinters in this peloton, so I don't know what my strategy should be here for the final kilometers. Should I just try and make it over the hill here? I have to sit on Kondekort's wheel now. I think Kondekort can sit up here on... Let's just pick this guy. And then still have to go out in the breakaway. But now I'm sitting in an okay position. I'm sitting far up front with Marco Hala, and there's only 79 people in the peloton. Some of the sprinters have to have fallen off now. Leclerc is sitting up here as well now, as we are heading into the final climb in like 1 kilometer or so. That's where I'm putting Kondekort on 99 here. After this little dirt section here. Okay, now. I'm really hoping that Hala is into his wheel now. Have some attacks here, alright? Or is it just Gauthier, Leclerc? Oh, Hala is struggling here. Can Kondekort get a top 10 place by going solo? That'd be pretty amazing as well though. Hala can be on Gilles Gautier's wheel. I don't think he can get away. There's still so many riders here in the group who can make stuff happen. I should just... Where is he? Kondekort. Should just put him on 99 and then see how far he lasts. I don't think he'll last all the way. Hala is not getting top 10 either though, so I was going a bit too fast on him. I was hoping that he could handle it to the end. Am I actually going to win here? Wow, that's a great attack from TINKOFF. My old rider here manages to get our first win of the season and our first classic win of the season. That's a great start to the video already. TINKOFF takes Juliet Padilora in front of the biggest favorite of Poliano and Tom. All of the sprinters after him. Makohala takes top 10 as well, 7th place, just held back most of the peloton. But that attack was pretty perfectly timed from TINKOFF. Great start. Let's see if we can get some stage wins again in the next one. And here we are, finally at Circuit Cycliste. We need to get a stage win, and all of our best hopes are down here. TINKOFF, Makohala, our best two sprinters are both in terrible shape. Hala because it's not just his time of the season, and TINKOFF because he just come back from the injury. Hülgaard's the third best guy, he's not in great shape either. So there's 2 flat stages, 2 hill stages on time trial. The best chance is probably on the hill stage. Oh no, not on the hill stage, on the flat stages here at the beginning. But they're both really flat, so that's not really my like. I like them when there's a small hill at the end. This one maybe could work out for me, but it's just kind of a guess. I probably just need to pick some of my best hill riders and then take TINKOFF with me as well, so I at least have some guy to help me in the sprints. So yeah, I'll pick TINKOFF, even though he's in terrible shape. Maybe he might be able to do something. But let's get in the first race and see if we can make it happen here. Okay, we're in the last 16 kilometers now. I thought I had a chance of winning, but I've looked at the competitors I'm up against Marcel Kittel. So Buhani as well, for example, Metskets, Viviani, Dauskas, Rojas. It's going to be really difficult for me to get that stage win in this tour, at least on the flat stages here. Kudos from the breakaway, has been in the breakaway all day, now being caught. Nice effort, I was hoping maybe. And he tries to block me off. Nice teamwork here. Feel like I'm sitting pretty good right now. Still 2 guys out in front. Bonafont, Teveno. Then we have the... Is that Kittel attacking? Oh, it's because there's an intermediate sprint here. But that might actually be good for me, that they're wasting the energy here. Huntarovic. Buhani didn't waste any energy, did he? Or maybe it was just too late. Yeah, there's Buhani. And I think the court was caught behind somebody because he's not on Kravanas's wheel anymore. So now it's just up to me to time it. Where should I go? Should I just leave Kravanas'n behind now? Because I feel like I'm getting a bit stuck at the moment behind some of these riders. Come on, Sabel, you have to go with them here. Okay, so now Kravanas'n has to go. Just use the energy he has left. It's not a lot, but it might be something. Onto the court, the hero from the last stage, of course. Okay, now the court has to go. Court just has to go to the finish line now. I just have to get in as good position as possible. Where is Kittel? Mesket on his wheel of Mesket. Buhani on the wheel of Petit, probably. Or maybe they're driving for Petit. They could be driving. He's actually behind, so they might be driving for him instead. But now, oh, their train are so fast compared to mine, I think. This seems so fast. 4 kilometers to go. My train is at least the front one at the moment. And now Sabel is moving. The court can relax again. Can he block somebody off here? Nope. And I get overtaken by everybody. Holy shit, Mesket is going so fast. Sabel is not a strong lead out man enough for me. Mesket is an even better sprinter than TINKOFF is. Buhani takes third. I actually take third place here. And that's solely because of how great my sprint was. How great my lead out sprint was, because TINKOFF is not in great shape at all. Can clearly tell that, otherwise I think he'll be closer to the guys in front with the leaders when he had. Zabel takes 7th. Surprisingly well. All of my other guys fell behind, which I'm not that scared about. Oh, Kudos has crashed apparently as well. So everything's working out perfectly. And now I didn't focus about him because he's in terrible shape as well. And we have Sionelli here, who I think is just making it over with the main bunch. Where is Kudos? He's still down here at the bottom of the screen. So both of my main climbers actually lost time here. It's not a big deal because Sionelli is actually in better shape and he has the same hill stats and there's no mountain states anyway. Circuit Cycliste Sarté, attempt 2. Last time, of course, got a 3rd place. Hopefully we can improve this time and get at least 2nd or 1st place because I think this is the last flat stage, so this is actually our last chance. So not that it's hopeful that it will go well, but might surprise myself. Okay, after a pretty short stage, we're almost at the last 20 kilometers now. And I decided to change up a bit in my lead-out train because it didn't work out last time. Zabel was too weak, so I'm thinking about switching Decord and Zabel with each other. So I'll instead have Decord as the 3rd last guy and Zabel as my 2nd last guy. Carlsen still, of course, 1st guy because he's the best of the flat guys that we have remaining. And I feel like I need a 4th guy. I could have pretty much last with 3 as well, but 4 guys just seems like a better plan. So now we just need to wait to around 16 kilometers. I think that's where it starts to happen. Yep. So now I just need to click on. There we go, Kraunersen. Kraunersen can follow Hunt here. Then we have Decord has to follow Zabel. And Kokar has to follow Decord. And now we just need for the train to find each other. And then just wait until the last 6 kilometers or so before we make our final move. Just need Kokar to get free here. Okay, so they're in position now. Now we just need to get a good head start because it's something. One thing is getting all your riders together. The next thing is getting them all out together because you can easily get, like right now, the cord is stuck behind this Lampard guy, Simule, I think is leading out Posato, yeah. So right now we're stuck between the Cofidis train and the Lampard train, and there's not much time left for Kraunersen, and he doesn't have much energy either. So it's going to be really tough. Stampsnyder is going up well, but I'm sitting pretty well right now. Hunt is sitting. I feel like I found the right guy to follow. And meanwhile, the other Janopsin guy blocks everybody off. So now it's going to be difficult. These 2 corners screwed over so many riders. You can clearly see it. The cord was especially stuck behind here. So I think we'll put Zabel out front now and just forget about Kraunersen here. Viviani, Kimole. I haven't seen. Where is not TINKOFF? Kittel is here. Buhani is somewhere. I can't see him. He's probably in the green jersey, actually. He's actually down all the way down here. I mean, I have a bit of a head start right now. Carlsen can just relax. Let's see if he just falls through. So we have Zabel here. Oh, Jans, they're on my wheel already. Zabel's not strong enough at all. He's so weak. Okay. I'm not going to win this. I can already tell that. I can already tell you guys that I'm not going to win this at all. Car starts his sprint. 1 kilometer to go. I'm still in front, but they're right behind me, everybody. Especially Kittel. Oh my god, I completely died out at the end. All 4 of the guys overtook me in the last 500 meters. Kittel, Buhani, Jans, and I think the last guy was Kimule, and I was almost been overtaken by like 3 Movistar riders as well. The code actually managed to get top 10 place with that amazing lead out. Pretty good news. so far I have to say I'm really happy about picking up TINKOFF, because without him I feel like I would have no chance in these sprints. But there's no flash disc left, otherwise I would have tried next time to just sit on Kittle's wheel and hopefully get a good position out of that and maybe even beat him in a sprint, but it's not working out right now. And I think that'll be the last one of the video. I'll simulate through the next one and we'll go to the next sponsor in the next episode, which I don't know what will be, but we'll figure it out next time. See you guys next time. Goodbye.